Well, hey, we're coming up to that new rotary. Don't see no flagman out, so we're gonna get to go around it as I normally would if there was a whole bunch of traffic. And it gives you an idea of just how big these subdivisions are. They gotta put rotaries in, or roundabouts, or whatever you call them in your neck of the woods. Yeah, this big old island really gonna make it fun for guys in tractor trailer trucks. Nice little chicane action there. Yeah, so that was that. You know, past couple of times I went through there, I mean, I had to go around it the wrong way, and then there was a big truck and everything else. So that was the first time I got to do it at somewhat normal speed. I did go a little slow. There was a little dirt. Don't like dirt. Dirt makes tires skid. Well, warming up, 71 degrees. Absolutely marvelous, crystal clear skies. Look at that. Usually where you got all that haze hanging in the air because it's so humid down here. But, oh. So is everybody getting ready for winter up north? Anybody snowbirding? Anybody coming down to Biketoberfest the end of this week? Well, actually, you should be there right now. I believe it starts on Wednesday or Thursday. No sense in being late to the party, right? Well, let me know in the comments if you're coming down to Biketoberfest this week, or if you plan on coming down to Bike Week in, what is it next year? I think it's the last week of February, first week of March. Yeah, let me know. Stick around, we ain't done yet. We got like 3.5 more hours to go. No, you ain't hanging out for 3.5 hours. I'll just talk randomly at times. Alrighty, welcome back to the channel on this fine Tuesday morning. It's just turned 70 degrees. Got bright sunshine, low humidity, full tank of gas. And if you remember last Friday, we're going to go out and do a 200-mile ride. palm trees. Ain't that nice? Alright, you good folks hang out and we'll see what kind of shenanigans we can get into, alright? Oh yeah, 72 degrees now. Hey, you know, one of the things I've noticed down here in Florida lately is, sorry about all the wind noise, but I need some fresh air. I have to just stop in there. Yeah, I was going to say, one of the things I've noticed is beehives, massive and massive amounts of beehives. And right up here at this intersection, I'm going to show you over here on the left, there are an enormous amount of beehives. And I'm not sure, so I don't know if you can see them over there, but I'm going to pull up a little bit closer. I mean, these beehives seem to be every place, way out here in these remote sections of no place. Now, I'm not sure if those are beehives or not, but no, I do see bees. Yeah, I see a lot of bees around those hives. So I don't know what they're pollinating. I'm very curious. I'd walk in there, but I don't feel like getting 1,000 stings. Yeah. These are all over the place. Although, you know, this my regular 180-mile route, they're every place out in these remote areas. Anybody knows what's up with the beehives out in these remote areas and what they could be pollinating, you know, give me a... let me know. Alright. I have quenched my thirst. Whoa, a lot of sand in the corner. So, yeah, that was fun. Don't want to go too fast into these corners, don't you know? Oh yeah. Also want to conserve gas because I do want to get 200 miles in today. That wasn't very genius of me now, was it? Yeah. You know, sometimes after I stop and, you know, walk around for a minute or two and, you know, take on some water and get rid of some water, yeah, it just feel like, you know, blasting it, you know. I mean, my last time I went to Maine on my bike, every gas stop I'd be getting back on the on-ramp, and I mean, and just instead of getting up to speed, you know, it was like, rah, rip it right through the gears, right up to a red line in every gear till I'm, you know, going, you know, pretty close to, you know, the end of the speedometer, and I'm thinking to myself, wait a second, what am I doing? I'm on a long road trip. I should be conserving gas so I don't have to stop as much. But yeah, what do I know? See, and there's more beehives there. More beehives. What's up with all these beehives all over the place? I'm curious. Somebody fill me in. I know they bring the beehives out to pollinate, but I would think I would see those around farms, you know, where they're trying to grow stuff like, you know, crops and vegetables and, you know, fruits and things like that. So, someone help me out. What are we pollinating? Or are we just pollinating? You know, we're coming up to a couple of these corners that always give me a thrill. You know, I mentioned that last week. I go around some of these corners up here and they, you know, touch down those floorboards and they just bring a smile to my face. So I'm pretty much going to let this camera run because I'm not exactly sure where they are, but I know they're close. And you know what? I can edit. That's what I can do. I can edit the crap out of these. I can eliminate everything, or I can eliminate nothing at all. And you'll be forced to either fast forward through everything or skip it all. Now this road I'm on, can't remember the name of it, but you know what I could do? Could, nope, that didn't work. Go to navigation, go to map. I'm on Murphy Road, Country Road 661, and this runs from State Road 64 down to Limestone. And this comes out right behind the Limestone Country Club, which I've mentioned in previous videos. It's just a place to go and drink on the weekends. There's no food there, just alcohol. So I went once to see what the big to-do was all about, and it was about nothing. People just sitting there in 90-degree heat in the dead of summer getting drunk. Don't get it. And you know what else is nice about way out here? This, because I mean it is posted a much lower speed, but who's out here to say otherwise, you know? I mean, I'm pretty sure if I went to much lower speed, I'd have a tri-axle dump truck full of gravel try to pass me, because that's a thing, you know. These guys get paid by the load, and you know, they go. And they go, I'll tell you that. But yeah. Oh, I think my floorboard, I think my floorboard grinding corner is right here, right now. Should probably back it off a tick or three, which I will do, because as you can see from the chevron up ahead and this sign, it says 15, and yeah, it's it is pretty sharp. Well, you just got to see me crash. Not really. What's that? No. I just need somebody to help me pick the bike up. If you have somebody you can call. Well, you just saw me crash, and guess I can get is there's a little bit of sand right here, because I mean I wasn't even into the apex yet, and all of these dots right here, this is all oil. It's all dry oil, and that's what happened. Where that truck tire is, battery is going to be dead in 10 seconds, but where this truck tire is, that's slick. It's like glass. I don't know what it is. I honestly don't know what it is. It's like glass, whatever this truck tire is. If you can see it all the way around the corner. That dually truck tire track, it's slick as pig snot. Oh well, battery's dead. You got to see me crash. Well, you saw the crash. I managed to ride the bike home, unbelievably. The only real damage I can see is that right there. That all of this is sand and dust. All of this sand. I'm not going to wipe it because it'll scratch. The highway pegs got kicked in on both sides. The bike slid about 30 yards. Hit the dirt, flipped completely over, upside down, and went down the embankment. And this one here was all jammed in. I could hardly get my foot underneath the gear shift lever. And I'll say one thing, my track form mount. I got my phone in my pocket now because, as I said, I was going to start tearing these handlebars apart today and everything else. I still plan on doing that. I got some really decent road rash. So there, I got road rash there, and I got road rash on my knee. Once I get my shots on, I'll do that. Yeah. So yeah, track form mount. Went down probably what, 35, 40 miles an hour, and the track form mount stayed in the phone stayed in place. Crazy. All right, I guess that old saying goes, it's not of sooner or later you're gonna crash or something. It's not when you crash, how you crash, some shit, I don't know. Can't remember. Wow, that's the third time I've sworn on this video. I never swear. Yeah, just all dusty and sandy. No damage. The bike rode fine on the way home. I drove home 75, 80 miles an hour on all the back roads. But anyways, I'm going to go in, I'm going to have some lunch and load this video, and hallelujah.